Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I look so rough, but it's about 9:30 in the morning, so I just got up a little while ago. Um, but yeah, so I've been I've been kind of looking at. Sorry, I've got to get my camera all adjusted. I'm sure you guys are enjoying seeing Harley Quinn up there on the wall, but anyway, um, I've been watching a lot of these videos and of like how to this whole YouTube thing has just completely exploded. It has been for as long as I've known, and I figured what the hell, I'll give it a try. Um, uh, I guess you would call it a blog. I don't really have a whole lot of real strong opinions unless it comes to import cars or something. And no, not the typical Honda Civic. All right, I'm fucking tired of hearing about that. Anyway, um, but yeah, I figured I'll rant on for 15 minutes or so. See if you guys like it. If you do, the whole typical line. Please like, subscribe, blah blah blah, comment. We love your comments, whatever. But no, I mean, it really would be helpful to me, considering this is going to be my first couple of videos, that the criticism and everything. They don't be dicks. But anyway, now moving on. So there's this girl that I've been talking to for the past couple of days. Well, I say the past couple of days, more like the past couple of weeks, but whatever. I digress. Um, and me and her, we've been texting back and forth and everything like that. So she finally decides that she wants to go and go to a bar and grill last night. So I figured, damn, what the hell? I'm not doing anything else. I might have fun. So I'm all nervous, excited, whatever. And so it turns out to be this country bar and grill, and they call it the Country Club, to put it that way. Now, if you live in the Bristol, Tennessee area, around in there, then you probably know pretty well the reputation of this place. It's not the most classiest joint. So, but anyway, um, so I show up after trying to eat and everything like that. I've got real bad stomach problems and stuff. So, but but driving down there, showing up, a bunch of old people getting out, walking in. I'm thinking, all right, well, this might not be so bad. It might just be a bunch of old people just hanging out and having a couple beers or whatever. No, way off, way off. I walked in and about everybody in there had overalls and camo shirts on, like hunting shirts on. These are not the kind. These are not really my people, because I'm walking in a freaking polo shirt, tattoos, my ears. I've gauged them, and well, I had them gauged. I had to take them out because, well, that's a story for another day. But anyway, so completely out of my element. So I walk in the door, I pay the cover charge or whatever. I go and meet her. We sit down, we start, poking each other, just kind of, flirting and shit, real hardcore. And so I can't really remember what happened first. I remember she walked me up to her mom and her aunt. I met them. We sat down. We talked for a little while, joked around, danced and everything like that. So um, we slow danced a couple of times, but we kept, it started to get about 11:30 or 12, somewhere around in there, and this old guy walks over to me, beer in one hand, arm wrapped around me the other, and he wanted me to go. There was a slow song playing, and he wanted me to go and dance with Brooke again. And so, I was, well, all right, whatever. So we'll go out there, start dancing with her, come back. He's sitting down beside of me. Well, he wraps his arm around me again and leans in real close. Now I could smell the alcohol off this guy, and that's bad for me to say, but um, so I he leaned in real close and everything like that, and sorry, I lost my train of thought. Too many too many college parties. Anyway, um, he wrapped his arm around me, and I could just smell the alcohol coming off this guy, and this so he was like, if you break this pretty little girl's heart, I'm gonna kill you. Once again, if you're around Bristol, you know how the hell that deal is. But but yeah, and so I'm just sitting there. I'm just kind of laughing about it at this point. I don't. I ain't taking him seriously. I mean, he's whatever. He's drunk, and so one of his, I guess it was his son or something, walked up to me and told me not to pay attention to him. He had been drinking Wild Turkey since like 12 o'clock that morning. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with that guy. Good point. Good point. Appreciate the heads up. but no, it was just really weird. Like there was that guy. There was like four or five other guys that were trying to uh hit her mom and her aunt up for dances and stuff like that. Kept giving them beer and shit. And the whole entire time I'm thinking, I want to be a fucking girl just for that. Now I know why girls go to the club all the time. Free fucking drinks. Like all you gotta do is just you get a drink, go out for a dance. If you don't like the guy, fuck off, and then that's it. There's no like, yeah, you might get that crazy weirdo guy that's like, following you. But I mean, bouncers will take care of him, I guess. Whatever. But I mean, if I was a girl, I'd definitely be going down to some fucking clubs every weekend. But but anyway, um, and so we were hanging out and everything like that. There was about three fights that broke out. They were fucking insane. But my stomach started hurting real bad and everything. So I told Brooke that I was gonna go ahead and go. Well, I started walking out to the door. We hugged and everything. I got gave her a little kiss on the cheek. Nothing major. And and so I started walking outside. Well, all of a sudden, off to my right, I hear, "Hey, you you can fill in the blanks on that one. I cussed a little bit too much before this anyway, so but you can fill in the blanks. And I'm just thinking, what, don't pay attention to it, just keep walking, whatever. I get to my car and I unlock it, open up the door, and I turn to sit down. And when I do, there's this fight of about 5 or 6 75-year-old people. Like, not throwing walkers around or canes or anything. Like, they're legitimate throwing punches and swinging and throwing bones. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, my stomach don't really hurt that bad anymore. It's like I gotta want to see these old people get the fuck beat out of them right now. Excuse me, sorry. And and so I'm sitting there in the car, and I was really wanting some popcorn at this point because I was like, this is just you can't buy this kind of entertainment. Like HBO don't have shit on this kind of entertainment. And so finally I was like, there was one security guard too, one security guard to fight off like 5 or 6, or maybe even 7. I don't know. I didn't count, but there was quite a few like old people, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here before cops show up. So, and then I thought, maybe I should call the cops. And I thought, not my problem. So I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. Um, but yeah, it was real interesting last night. But yeah, it it was really good though, because I've been wanting to meet her for a while, and she lives quite a distance away from me. And like I said, I've got really bad stomach problems, so like I'll just have a stomach ache, just come out of nowhere, and mm, sometimes I can't eat real good and stuff like that. So it kind of puts a damper on things, but excuse me, sorry. Speaking of stomach problems, um, but yeah, I'm taking medicine for it, so hopefully it'll clear it up. But whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of, after leaving there, I came back to the house. Played a little bit of Destiny on Xbox One. I'm really considering getting on that Switch stuff. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to forgive me because I'm trying to get into the whole gaming thing now. I've been out of the scene for God, probably about 7 or 8 years now, something like that. Like, I mean, I have the newer gen consoles and everything, but as far as like playing for, prolonged periods of time, I haven't done that since like I was in high school, and so, and I'm like 23 now. That's obviously not 7 or 8 years, but you get the point. Mainly, I've just been. I had an old 93 Miata I had slammed and everything. Had a hard top on. It was really nice, but I ended up being a dumbass one night after a car meet, and ended up getting in a wreck, hauling ass, and but I've got a '99 Honda Civic. Yes, I know I had the thing about the Civic in the beginning, but yes, I do own one. I don't. I'm not a Honda VTEC, whatever. Think they're God's best creation on earth. But I do have one, and it is a reliable car. I've had it. It was my first car, and I've had it for about 7 or 8 years, something like that. 8, 9 years, somewhere. But yeah, it's been a good car. But I digress. That's once again a story for another day. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'd like to get everybody's criticism and everything on the video, and see what you guys think about it. Like I said, take it easy, guys. This is my first one. I'm gonna try and be putting out. I'm gonna try and do this for at least a month, and see how you guys like it. I don't really know categorically wise if I'm just gonna be talking about everyday things that happen to me, or if I'm gonna be doing like different product reviews or stuff like that. I've got a couple of things laying around here that I could do a couple of product reviews on if you guys would like to see my take on certain games, or you know mods, or whatever the case may be. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys listening to me ramble and everything. Like and subscribe. Always gotta fucking say that, don't they? But anyway, so I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble and everything, and like I said, give me some good positive feedback. All right, take it easy, guys.